Yeah, man. Y'all know what it is, man. We back. My boy Cam, he dropping the video back to back, man.
Respect for, because I understand.
Boy, Killer Mike.
You know, parts of his journey
to being
that's Charleston White. Like you had that brother on here. Yes, sir. Man, you look at old tapes of that brother, man. That brother got his shirt tucked in and, you know, his clothes maybe a little disheveled. You could tell he ain't having the best time of his life in terms of just making it work. But he was trying to impart wisdom on black folk and give them something.
That changed.
Man, he said he looked around and there wasn't nobody there. You know, it's like he fighting on their behalf, fighting for bills. People don't always take you seriously when you trying to, because you look like you look like you just on a failed mission. Because my grandfather used to tell me all the time, you know, black folks don't learn you. And what he was trying to tell me, they just human beings. And human beings are subject to fall victim to propaganda, insecurity, non-confidence, that type of stuff. But when Charleston pivoted, now he went for low-hanging fruit. He went for the fruit everybody go for, rappers, you know, athletes. But he got their attention. Yes, sir. And then he put on an entertainer's veil. So he had to become what he detested. What he was telling people he detested, but then you start listening. So I don't agree with everything he says, but I understand the heartbreak it took. It's like if I was on the plane coming from Europe, stoned as a motherfucker, and watch The Joker. And if you watch that movie, how that character gets treated turns him into a villain. And I think ultimately, I'm just someone who resists the urge to go villain. You know, I resist the urge to fall into the stereotypes and only give you that. I resist the urge to turn my back on who I know and love, meaning the regular worker, the common man. I'm not wearing this Dickie suit today by accident. This Dickie suit remind me, nigga, you used to work at the AutoZone. And you knew everything you knew now. And you were just as brilliant as then. And nobody gave a shit. They gave a damn about their fucking battery. And so you learned that if I sell more batteries than anybody in this store, I could sell dope out the back and ain't nobody gonna give a damn. You know what I mean? And that's what you did on morning. Correct. And that's why you only work 4 hours a day. So when your manager came up to you and said, damn, you said you was gonna do it after you get your first Grammy, you tell him, yeah, nigga, you thought I was bullshitting? Because you always understood that you've been imparted with seeing the Matrix's numbers, you know, and like Neo. So for me, man, I just think that I have an opportunity, I have a job, I have a duty to take everything this city's ever given into me and work it.
I think, still stand on this point too, first off, mentioning Charleston White.
Yeah.
I told him, I was like, bro, it's not that it's shit. I don't agree with everything that you say. But with everything that you do say, Charleston White, there's some truth behind it.
I mean, I'm surprised by people. I love, man, Los from 85 South, but Los, man, y'all niggas act like y'all ain't never seen no nigga like this before. I can show you 15 Charleston Whites on MLK. And it's like Los was saying, Los from Mississippi, man, he's used to wisdom being imparted on you. Like when you think about Charleston White, you think about the character that imparted some stuff on him, Pops. I think about Tut. I think about Bim. I think about my cousin Walt or Reb. Think about my Uncle Ant-Man. They're supposed to put up some resistance to you. If you learn how to fight, your trainer just ain't gonna tell you that's a good hook, that's a good jab. They're gonna be relentless on you till you tired. Then, you know, so for me, I look at things like we've taken nothing and made something. I remember when the trap was a derogatory term. Like, you know, like because people used to, so you look at the mid-'80s, crack takes off. All the real dope boys, the dope men, was at the car washes. It was like a open air market for drugs. Yeah. And this is before the red dogs were really a thing. This is before drug task units were really a thing. So you got little boys being used by older guys saying, you know, here, I got $1,000 bomb. I pay you $150, $180 off the bomb. So meaning if you sell $1,000 worth of dope, you get 15 cents on the dollar essentially. Yeah. You got them, they'll have you in the back of Allen Temple after they didn't say locked it up and close it up. They'll say, all them young boys back there in that trap like some rats. Because when the police come, you ain't got nowhere to run. You look at fast forward 15, 20 years, you get someone like T.I. and Toomp develop a sound, but it's born out of the culture of them little boys who couldn't be on the front street. And then they grown up and they done took that trap thing because it used to be called rolling. When you was a young dude, you used to be on rolling, you know what I mean? Rolling Up My Nigga was one of the biggest records out of Atlanta, Success and Effect.
Nah, that shit real, man. Like, I mean, like I said, man, I agree on everything everybody was saying, man. It's like Charleston White, he just got a different approach. You know, he just like your, you know, like the uncle, you know, on the block, you know, like your pops, your grandfather, you know, some people got, like you said, you got to have that resilience when, speaking, especially in the day of time we in, man, too. Like, it's like, it ain't nothing to be trying to sugarcoat shit. Like I said, that you gotta be on that type of channel. You gotta be on that type shit, because don't forget, man, we is in the matrix. You do gotta, it's gonna be somebody out there that is gonna be able to, comprehend what you're saying and be able to relate, you know what I'm saying? So we need people like that. We need more people like that. Of course, do what's unique to you and organic to you, you know what I mean? But definitely, man, we need more people like that, bro. Like, that's some real shit. But like you said, as time goes, some people, grow, and wisdom comes more, and, people elevate them in a different way, and they might take different approaches, and, But yeah, man, shout out to them boys, man. Y'all already know. Hit that like button, man. Y'all hit that subscribe button. And yeah, man, shout out to the family, man. Yeah.